Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your April 2025 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Scorpio. We're going to pull in an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationship areas, money, career, finances, and any other thread that comes out. As always, take what resonates. I have been getting messages across the board, and if that happens, we just kind of go with it. All right, so what do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Overarching energy. So we have the Nine of Swords. Stress, worry, anxiety. Something preying on your mind. I mean, it can be when the mind is magnifying things, making things seem much worse. And this card shows the picture of the dead of night when we start thinking about negative thoughts. And the card shows that as soon as we focus on one negative thing, that one sword, that one negative thought in our mind, it can multiply just like the swords multiply on that wall. So there's a magnified energy to this, but it's always based in fact. An element for me as a reader also of you are being protected. Sometimes we don't see this through this energy. So let's see what we have. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Ace of Cups. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have? Oh, let me just pull the other set of cards. What do we have for Scorpio? Let's look at love, romance, relationship areas first for Scorpio. Thank you. April 2025. So we have Temperance, we have a King of Wands, so you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card, go-getting, driven, action-orientated, confident, courageous, might well be the energy that's required here. Again, male or female with this energy in a general reading. It can also be somebody who manifests like that. Let's see what we have in money, career, financial areas. What do we have for Scorpio? Message for Scorpio. So we have the Six of Swords here, Scorpio. And we have the Ten of Cups. All right, angel answer message. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. Message for Scorpio. We've got don't stop. And right beneath it, I did look, so I'm going to say it. We've got there's something better. Okay, romance angel cards. What do we have for our lovely Scorpios for April? Thank you. So we have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. It's interesting right underneath that. I keep on looking at the bottom of your deck. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And a money message for you. What do we have for Scorpio? So nice, we have obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are being lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So whatever obstacles that you might have felt that you needed to overcome here, Scorpio, sometimes they are internal as well as external. This is definitely overcoming them. And I think that Spirit is telling you, don't stop. There is something better here. So whatever has led you to this point, sometimes everything happens for a reason. You know, when we talk about the Nine of Swords, it might well be a situation that's causing you stress. This can actually be about stress at work as well, or mental anxiety of some kind. And sometimes we can't see the wood for the trees, but we just feel a degree of anxiety, stress, worry in our circumstances. It might also be here, Scorpio, that you're getting to a point here where you might be feeling that you have to kind of face something and deal with it because it's becoming too much. Something is kind of giving you so much worry and stress that it might well be that you're getting to a point where you're thinking, you know what, I have to deal with this to bring the change that I need to bring in. And this is what I'm seeing for you here. Let's have a look at money, career, financial areas. The Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups. The Six of Swords can actually be about moving from what was to what will be. Feeling that you're putting challenges and difficulties behind you. So there's a kind of sign with this card of whatever has caused you stress, worry, anxiety. You're moving away from the source of the issue now. The worst is behind you and you're moving towards better times. The Ten of Cups is when we feel that everything comes back into place, comes together. It all falls into place. That kind of feeling here of the harmony, the strong sense of happiness and fulfillment and joy and contentedness and satisfaction. This is the energy here with the Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups. A feeling that you're moving in the right direction. You're not quite to the other shore yet, the end shore yet, but things are moving forward for you. I feel for some of you that there could well be, it feels like you're having some kind of conversation here, Scorpio. I mean, I feel that there's some kind of conversation being had. Something is helping you start moving that boat in the right direction here and moving away from the source of the issue, but you're not to the end shore yet here. But you're feeling that you're heading towards that sense of, happiness, fulfillment, joy, contentment. It might well be your family, your relationship will be very happy about that as well, because there's a strong sense of family, long-term committed relationship, marriage, children, harmony, happy home, happy family, and it can also be in our own energy. So this is that sense here where you're moving away from something that has challenged you, caused you conflict, upset, stress, anxiety. And I feel in this scenario here, Scorpio, but you need to go and do something else. I think that it feels like a two-stage process that you're going through here. Something is helping you head in the right direction, but then it's like there's another stage to get over here, certainly in terms of money, career, financial areas. You know, the Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords. So something that you're taking secret steps towards. We keep our cards close to our chest. Why? Because we want to break free of this kind of energy. Something is becoming too much in your own headspace. Stress, worry, anxiety. Something might be causing you to action. It could be things changing in your current workplace. It could well be also about dealing with stressful situations, however this manifests for you. But this is an energy of doing something about it. It is kind of taking secret steps, kind of having a secret plan, keeping our cards close to our chest. Why? Because if we tell, your workplace about what you're doing, then it's likely that your job could be at threat. So we keep things close to our chest a lot of the time because it serves us. I think that you're getting some kind of news here, This is a card of deception, but a lot of the time there are reasons why we keep things close to our chest. The Page of Swords can actually be about getting a message here, a very positive message coming in, is what I see for you, the beginnings that is linked to the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. I think that there is some kind of two-stage process that you're going through here, and I know it's very specific, but that's what I'm feeling here. It could be like things like 2 rounds of interviews, however this manifests for you, but it feels in this scenario that there are two stages to this process, but I think that you're getting very positive news. We have the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Wands. This is it. This is you get to the 10. You get to a completion. You get to liberate from what has been burdensome, an experience that you have been really putting your time and energy into to bring change, to release yourself from that kind of burden. The Ace of Cups generally represents emotional renewal, the heart opening up to a new beginning, new joy, new happiness, because you finally let go of a weight or a burden. Now, like I said, the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords combined can be something has become too stressful for you. It could be an experience in your current workplace. Sometimes when we feel, even when there's threat of our current stability, we can feel that kind of energy. And we really try to, and a strong sense here of really putting a lot of time and energy into bringing change, to opening up a new path for yourself. It can also be an experience, again, stress at work. Something's become too much. A treatment or experience where, again, you're feeling that you can't see the wood for the trees. You get to let go of that experience now. This is a weight is lifted by your own actions, by the actions that you have taken as well, which is why Spirit is saying don't stop, because you're absolutely going to get to the end of this. And there is a brand new beginning here, new joy, new happiness, new emotional fulfillment. This is the energy at play. Now, the additional message with the 10 of Wands, if it's not to do with stress at work or worry about your current circumstances, can actually be to do with something has just become too much. It can be travel to and from work is too stressful. I spend 2 hours traveling there. I do a full day's work. I'd spend 2 hours traveling back. And, this is all I see. It's become too much. So it's about breaking free of what has become too much for you and putting it behind you and moving to a situation here that is better for you, that brings in that sense of harmony, joy, balance, fulfillment, contentment. The additional message with the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Cups, you could be moving near family, or you and your partner could actually be moving near family. With the 6 of Swords, it can be about travel. It can actually be about moving or relocating. It can be linked with changing jobs as well. But that sense of harmony and equilibrium being restored, and the stress and worry of a situation slowly but surely ebbing away, being put behind you. And it looks like there is a brand new beginning opening up for you. It's emotional. This is emotional, I feel. We have a strong focus with these energies of mental energies and emotional in this reading. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio, in terms of money, career, financial areas. There is absolutely something better. And I think that you're taking steps that you need to do to bring the positive change in your circumstances. And again, this could even be involving relocation. It could be other life factors as well need to be brought back into balance in some way as well. It might well be that you want to be near a family for a reason as well. This is the energy at play. Sometimes it can be when something has become too much, and it could well be the amount of days that you're working as well. It might well be for some of you that you want a greater degree of flexibility in your work-life balance, and it might well be that you're not getting that in your current circumstances. And again, these things can be too much as well. So however that manifests for you, you've got an opportunity here to, I feel, through action and perseverance, really have an opportunity to lighten the load this month, But it is by action, and your spirit is kind of telling you, don't stop, because there is absolutely something better. Just bear in mind, we have to try and stay focused with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is when we can lose that sense of focus, and we can really fall into that kind of energy of the stress taking over, the worry taking over, not being able to see the wood for the trees, things becoming magnified, and we lose that sense of perspective. So a strong sense of trying to stay focused in terms of where you want to be, what you're working towards, what your solution is this month, because a real sense of obstacles and blocks can be released here. Now, for some of you, this could spill over into your work life, into your love life. You know, when we talk about the Ten of Cups, this can be long-term committed relationships, marriage, happy home, happy family. We have that sense of flirt and make the effort. It could be that sense of a newfound happiness, newfound joy, because, again, you're getting your work life sorted out, and there is that sense of new balance coming back into your life. And again, somebody could be supporting you through that. So these energies can overlap somewhere here, Scorpio. For others of you, I mean, the cards do talk about flirt and make the effort, and it does talk about new love with these cards here. So the energy at play here, Scorpio, there is sometimes a feeling here of an opportunity for new love. But you might be going through a process where you're still letting go of the old. And it is kind of like a sign here with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands. It can be an opportunity here to let go of the old and make space for the new. And maybe Spirit is kind of telling you there is something better here. Don't stop. Don't let the past baggage, the past experience, and certainly don't let the past interfere with your present opportunities. Because again, the Ace of Cups can be new love, new romance, the heart opening up. It is a lovely energy of love, new beginnings, and feeling ready. There may well be a bit of a tendency, Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords. There is some kind of conversation, there is some kind of message here, Scorpio. The one thing that we have to just be very mindful of, because again, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, this can be when we overthink, when we overdwell on everything that could go wrong. And in that space, we can sometimes self-sabotage, because we're judging our situation in our present circumstances with the eyes of the past in some way. And that can really make us sometimes self-sabotage. And this is why Spirit is kind of saying, you have to fully let go. This is an opportunity to let go of whatever's gone on before and open up to a brand new beginning here. Is it worrying? Yes. Is it stressful? Yeah. Does it require vulnerability? Yes. But we can sometimes self-sabotage a little bit with these energies through self-preservation and self-protection. Temperance and the King of Wands can actually be when you're healing. You might be going through some kind of healing, acceptance of an ending or change in your circumstances where you're going through, you're trying to find your way forward, maybe after some kind of ending. But temperance is when we slowly but surely try and dip our toe in the water. There's a cautious energy. But the King of Wands can be somebody who is exciting, go-getting, driven, very clear in terms of what they want. They're very open about it as well, very confident character, very charismatic character as well. But it might well be that there's a level of patience that's needed, because you need that. It might well be that you don't just want to rush into something, but there is that sense of cautious energy, even somebody needing to be a bit more patient and slow down. And that might well be a conversation that you're having here, Scorpio. I definitely see some kind of message here where there is the opportunity for the new, but that also has to pray. And sometimes the King of Wands doesn't fully appreciate that. They just want to go forward. They just want to take action. They just want to go for what they want. They're very clear in terms of what they want and very open about it. Very, again, there's no kind of like qualms with the King of Wands. There's no doubts. They just go for it. And it might well be for some of you here, you need to have that conversation where, again, there is a kind of feeling sometimes with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords of being open about your feelings, about being open to express where you are at as well with these kind of energies. And it might well be that you need to go slower than this person would want to go. There is caution energy here with the Temperance energy, because I think that you've gone through some kind of change. I think that you're going through some kind of, you might not feel ready for this as well. And it might well be that you're still going through the process of letting go of the old and opening up to the new. But this is a month to do just that. In your own space, in your own time. Temperance is not too fast. It is actually quite a moderate, patient energy. And it might well be that that's what's required. There is absolutely something better. There is an energy here, don't stop. And there is an energy certainly of flirtation. And absolutely, if you put the effort into something, there is great potential with a person, male or female with the King of Wands. However, I feel that there is a level of patience that's also needed and moderation and going at your own pace, because sometimes it can become too much should you go too fast. So this is what I'm seeing for you here. But lovely when the Ace of Cups comes into a reading. It represents new joy, new happiness. You know, it might well also be a very good period here, Scorpio, when you're opening up to even looking at creative projects again, or going back to your own creative talents and experience. You are a water sign. Hobbies, projects, things that maybe you did, years ago, and you're going back to that. That can be anything to do with music, artists, culture, entertainment, publishing, writing, sculpting. I mean, whatever the scenario would be for you. This can also be a great sign of that, your creativity being opened up and completely unblocked here, and being ready for those creative energies to flow once more. And that can be in all aspects of life as well. A time of emotional renewal, new joy, new happiness within yourself. But like I said, the potential for new joy in other aspects of life. Let's pull you a message from Spirit to finish off your reading. Message for our lovely Scorpios. We have ancestral wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. You're being watched over. I mean, that's what I was kind of saying with that Nine of Swords at the beginning of the reading. Even though that there is a feeling here, Scorpio, of sometimes not being able to see the wood for the trees, we have that sense of the blanket of protection, spiritual protection, which is always around us, even when we can't see that. And that is what I have for you for April 2025. I hope you enjoyed your read. I think that you're going through a period of transition and change. But is it leading somewhere? Yeah, the best is yet to come. The best is absolutely yet to come. Sorry, the cat's snoring in the background. I don't know if you can hear her. That's what I have for you, Scorpio, for April 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.